Hey everyone, and welcome to today's movie review. So today I watched for the very first time Bringing Up Baby. Never seen it before. It was recommended to me from a neighbour I saw at the bus station a while ago. We was just talking about old movies and she recommended this movie. Luckily I found a copy in a charity shop, and today rather, I watched it for the very first time. So what I'll do is I will quickly go through the story with you and then give you my thoughts on the movie, and then I will give this movie a rating. So the movie stars Cary Grant and Katherine Hepburn. Cary Grant's character is a zoology professor called David, and he is trying to put together a dinosaur skeleton, and he needs some money for the museum where he works. So he goes off for a meeting on a golf course to see if he can try and get this grant for $1 million. And whilst he's on the golf course, he meets Katherine Hepburn's character, Susie. And she is kind of a idiot, a bumbling fool at times, because she knocks Cary Grant's ball, his golf ball, and later she gets into his car and damages it, and then he meets her again at like a hotel restaurant type thing, and he doesn't want anything to do with her. He wants her to just go away, and she wants to be with him. She grabs hold of his dinner jacket and she rips it, and he accidentally steps onto her dress and rips it. And later on, Susie, Katherine Hepburn's character, she phones Cary Grant's character David up to tell him that she has a leopard called Baby, which she does, and that she needs some help with it. He rushes over because he wants to get this mess done quickly because he's getting married, and he's got a package with him which is a dinosaur bone, and she then tells him that she wants some help in taking the leopard to her auntie's house, which he doesn't want to do, but he does actually do it. He takes the package with him, this bone as well, and he gets into a bit of a mess, and he eventually has to have a shower at her auntie's house, and he leaves the bone on a bed, and they have a dog. And with it being a dog, it wants this bone, and it takes the bone and buries it somewhere. So they try and find where the dog buried the bone, unsuccessfully. Someone accidentally opens a stable door where the leopard is being held, and the leopard gets loose. There is scenes where they're trying to find the leopard, which is funny. There's a circus in town, and they've also got a leopard, and they see this leopard and they think it's theirs, so they open the cage to let it out, but that one runs off, and eventually they get arrested, and the police officer in charge, he thinks that they're all lying about this leopard, but they're not, until he sees it for himself. And then this man who he wanted to get this grant from, he comes to the police station and verifies who they are and that, and they get let out of the jail. And at the end of the movie, Katherine Hepburn's character comes to the museum where Cary Grant's character is, and he's up a bit of scaffolding looking at the dinosaur skeleton, and she climbs this ladder to tell him the good news that she finally found the missing bone the dog took, and that she has the grant for $1 million for him. She tries then to get onto the dinosaur skeleton, but with disastrous consequences because the whole thing just collapses and just goes everywhere. But he grabs hold of her arm and stops her from falling and pulls her onto the scaffolding, and that's pretty much the end of the movie. Overall, I thought the movie was really good. It's a screwball comedy, and I thought it wasn't the funniest film I've ever seen, but it did have some funny moments in here. It did have me laughing a couple of times. So the movie is on for an hour and 42 minutes. It was made in 1938, and overall, the pacing for the movie was not bad. It was quite even. The acting was okay, although I thought Cary Grant's character had a little bit of Harold Lloyd in him. A little bit, because he, as you can see, he wears glasses in here. And I think he was probably trying to imitate Harold Lloyd in some certain way, but trying to do his own take on it. The picture quality on this DVD was not bad. The sound was good. It was okay. And overall, a rating for this movie out of 10, I would give this movie a 6 out of 10. So I really enjoyed it. I would recommend this movie to people who like comedy movies. It's definitely one to perhaps go out and watch. So yeah, I'm really happy that I watched Bringing Up Baby. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, until next time, take care and thank you for watching. Right, where's my baby?